Welcome back. Back in the garage today. Things are warming up a bit, so I'm back out here, which is a lot better. Back in the workshop, and I've just been back from SHOT. As some of you will have seen, the videos are up. Take a look at those. There's a host of knife manufacturers and flashlight manufacturers on there, a load of different stuff out for 23, and of course some of that stuff I was very interested to review. One of the items I saw has been an item on my want list for a long time, and it's been really difficult for me to get it here in the UK. In fact, it's virtually impossible for me to get any of their products, mainly because this company's products are a lot of assisted and a lot of autos, which we can't have here in the UK anymore. So they do have some manuals, and it was one of the manuals I had really set my heart on, and I was aware that there was something slightly new coming out from them. It's not in the shops yet, so I'm very pleased to say this is a bit of a first on the channel. We've got an item here that isn't yet released. It's a new take on a older model, but I think you guys are going to like it. So that company is Protech. I've always liked their stuff. When I've seen this company and seen their knives and stuff at shows, I've always wanted one, and I'm pleased to say I managed to get a hold of this. So comes in a nice box, opens up like so. Again, always nice to get stuff in a good box, just makes the buying experience a little bit better. And it comes in this nice bag with a little Protech brand on there, and then in the box you got some information on their warranty, and it is a limited lifetime warranty from Protech. So they'll warranty for life the knife to the original owner, so if you sell it on, you can't make use of that warranty. That's very common. And it also mentions, you know, that it's warranted for defects. It's not warranted for if you pry something and snap the blade in half, or if you sharpen it really badly and do a terrible job and then send it back and say the blade's scuffed up or whatever. They're not going to help you with that. But if something goes wrong with the knife that's just through normal use, they will support you. And this is one of the prettiest little knives I think I've ever seen. Look at the colour on that, really pops. Beautiful colour. So those are aluminium scales, really nicely manufactured. I've got a knurled texture on there. Then you've got this pocket clip here, which is pretty deep carry, not quite at the top but pretty damn close. And this is a button lock. You can see the button there. It's also got a flipper tab, and the action on this thing is just smooth like butter. A 3.25 inch Warncliffe blade. I think they call it a modified Warncliffe. Beautiful blade. And now these are out before in a slightly different model. This model, let me get this right, is the 5305, and the difference with this is it's in Magna Cut. So it's Magna Cut steel. And something else I really like about it, look at that action, and it just drops open. You just flick it open with the button, drop it shut if you want. But the flipper, to be honest, is an absolute joy on that. Really, really nice. Some sort of jimping up the back there, but it's just hidden away, so it's more of an aesthetic if anything, and to be honest, that's what I prefer. I don't really want things snagging on the pocket. The manufacturing on this is awesome, and I did speak to the guys at Protech, and they were taking me through some of their process, and you know, they are a company that really cares about the quality of their product. They're an impressive company, but I just think what a thing of beauty, and it feels really nice in the hand. You can see there, fits the hand beautifully. It's got a slight recess there just behind for that front finger. The pocket clip is positioned so the finger there just lays in that groove, so that feels really comfortable as well, and it is an awesome functional blade. Really nice. It is, I don't know if we can get this on here, but it is hair shavingly sharp, straight from the company. Some gross hair on there for you, so it's come super sharp, which is always good, because if you're going to buy something with Magna Cut or one of these super steels, you don't want to be sharpening it as soon as you get home. They do take a little bit longer to sharpen, and as a standard, these models were out before, but I think they were CPM 20 CV steel on there, if I remember rightly, which again is a really good steel, but of course the trend at the moment, everyone wants the Magna Cut. It does have a lanyard hole, slightly unusual. The hole runs through the back there and then exits here, so your lanyard would be coming out of those two, which in fact I would prefer to one that comes out the side of the knife, because it keeps that thing nice and slick in the pocket, and then the lanyard would be poking out the top if that's what you want to put on there. It's very slicey, nice grind on there. Give you a closer look at that steel. Beautiful piece of steel, and it is a real cutter, you know, it just wants to work, and this one will be getting some use. It will not be a safe queen, it will be definitely getting some good use. And this is probably, like I say, I've been wanting this for a long time, so this is probably my favourite knife at the moment. And they're not super cheap. I mean, you get what you pay for. I think these are around $260. You can't get them in the UK, but you can get them in the US. I'll chuck a link up if I can find a link to the older model, but like I say, these are due out in the next month or so, and this is absolutely gorgeous. It's nice and light. I think I'm right in saying they come in just under 3 ounces. Yeah, they come in just under 3 ounces, 2.99 ounces, running on bearings, of course, hence the beautiful action on there. And I think that will just about deploy in any way that you want to, because it's just so smooth. It just wants to shoot straight out. The button is awesome. There was a tiny bit of stick on it when I first got it, but I just put a drop of GT85 silicone lube on there, and that is now absolutely grit free. Perfect, no grittiness to the button at all. Nicely lined up, as you would expect, and there is literally zero play, no play at all in that. I can't feel any movement. So there we have it, Protech Malibu M Magna Cut with the modified Warncliffe blade. If you can get one, get one. They're absolutely awesome.